Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here once again with another video, and today is going to be the very exciting and cool, hopefully, review of the much anticipated, or at least for me, is the going to be the review of the awesome new NECA Halloween 6, the Curse of Michael Myers figure. It's very exciting. Very difficult to get hold of over here in the UK, and I've just managed to get my hands on it. Um, yeah, it was out in America, and it looked like it was going to be ages before it was released over in the UK. I thought I was going to be waiting on. I thought I was going to. I thought it was going to be the next Halloween by time I managed to get my hands on it, but there was a seller on eBay that's managed to get these in early. But I think there was someone on eBay already managed to get this early, imported it. I think I missed one or didn't put a bid in for one. And then I think there was someone else that put it up for a bid, but then I just didn't want to go for it. I'd rather just paid for one there and then rather than all that bidding stuff, because like sometimes you don't want to get caught in or most of the time you don't want to get caught in bidding war or bid, this bid, that bid. Yeah, most of the time I just pay for stuff there and then rather than messing about with all that. I've done it a few times, but not much. But anyway, that was then, and then they just come up on seller on eBay. Now they're quite pricey on that £60. I think it's because of the tariffs, and they managed to get these over imported it, and there was huge tariffs, and they're like 60 quid. It's supposed to be like 45, but now they're like 60 imported. But I really wanted this figure, so I was going to get it. I wasn't going to wait. 60, and yeah, I decided to get it. They're actually I don't think they actually officially released it. It's these ones guy got in, just imported. I don't think they're officially released for a little while, but they're on there now. This one's guy's imported. He had like 6 available. He sold 2. I bought one, or someone else has bought one, but it's got like 4 available. So if you want to grab one now, they've been imported. They're 60 quid, or you can wait for obviously new one. There's no way I was waiting, so I paid the extra. But I actually got it on Klarna, which works out cheaper. If you sort of like don't have a massive budget, or just have like one straight budget a month, which is what I do. Once I get paid a month, that's it until the next month. So whatever I get for that month, but it's worked out cheaper to pay on Klarna. You basically something like, I don't know, 45 to 60, and then you just pay in 3 instalments on Klarna. It's pretty easy. You just pay like 15-20 quid for 3 months, and then you pay for the figure eventually. But Klarna pays for it obviously all in one go, but then you just pay like 15-20 quid to start with. But just make sure you keep up with the payments, because otherwise it'll be on your back. So just keep up with your payments. You can download the app from Klarna so you can keep up with it and get emails, whatever. And you can set a date when you actually pay it. So like it's a month later, but you can change your date for like a couple of weeks later. So it's all good. I think it's quite good actually. There's no interest on Klarna either. You just pay what you're getting really. So there's no interest on. I think so that's really good. It's turned out well. And yeah, that's managed to get it. So yeah, pretty awesome. Really stoked to get this. I've been looking to get this for quite a few months, and I'm just really glad I got it. So yeah, Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween 6. There's the box. Pretty awesome images on the back once where you get to see there's a scene where he uses the axe to kill that woman in it. I can't think. She's that girl's mum who lives in the Strode house. Anyway, there's an image of Michael there. Nice image there. And obviously that cool, fantastic accessory that's a must-have, and just a brilliant accessory that they've added, a brilliant touch for that sold sign with the Michael, the sold sign that's in Halloween 6, you see. Well, they put the Strode residence up for sale, or it's been sold to them. I don't know if they're selling it or been sold. Anyway, there's that sign, and they made it. It's an accessory. It's fantastic. And then there's another image there. You get a cool pumpkin, loads of cool accessories. Halloween 6 is, I mean, I think Halloween 6, I mean, I always enjoy watching it because it always has that retro nostalgia type feel of when I used to watch it years ago. You know, and I've watched it for years, or every Halloween. Another image of Myers there. I didn't know what the sort of image at the back of the box was. There's some that diorama or whatever you call it. I'm not sure if it's just the Myers house or something. Obviously, you can put him, place him there, so it looks like he's outside of the house. I couldn't see really because it's quite dark what the image is. Was it the back of the house or the back of the garden? Wasn't quite sure where that is. It's very dark, but I'm guessing it's like outside the front or the back garden or somewhere. Anyway, that's the cardboard back thing you get inside it. Yeah, Halloween 6 is, it's sort of like up and down, I think. I think Halloween 6 starts alright. I think it's fun how it starts. And I think when he's after Jamie and that and kills, I think that's all alright. And then the middle is alright as well. I think as it starts to get on, you know, and then when he kills that woman with the axe, like up until then, it's alright. I think when it starts to get more sort of towards like the last half an hour is where it sort of becomes a bit not so good. I think there's a bit times where there's a lot of some of the kills are quite rushed in between, and the pacing seems to be too quick. And then Myers seems to be in one place. You know, he's in one place 1 minute, and then all of a sudden he's in another place, and it seems to be, you know, he's got there too quick. Like in terms of like when he's killed someone, and then all of a sudden he's you know, somewhere else straight away. You know, doesn't seem to be any sort of it doesn't seem to be sort of space it out where he's killing people. Sort of, yeah. I think some of the pacing of it's a bit off. And I think the whole story of Michael Myers being controlled by that guy, Lomas's old friend, Wynn, not really too keen on that. I don't understand what they were doing sort of with that, in the going direction of that. But yeah, so I think 6 is up and down. As I said, I think it's all right actually. Just up until the last half an hour, it's sort of a bit funny when he's sort of being controlled, and you know, up until then, Myers has sort of been just his own person and just done his own thing. And then I think towards the end is sort of a bit funny because sort of Myers is supposed to be somewhat controlled by Wynn, but then he goes AWOL and starts killing all the doctors, and it don't make no sense because he's supposed to be on their side, like Wynn's side, but then he ends up killing all the staff members. So don't really get that really. So unless they've just like sort of lost control of him up until that point. Yeah, and then towards the end it's sort of like quite rushed. I think some of the kills are right, but it's sort of like rushed. And then there's one scene that looks really ridiculous where you almost see Myers running towards one of his victims, which looks really ridiculous because Myers never ever runs in most of the other films. And it looks absolutely ridiculous when you do see him running. There's a shot actually when it's being filmed, you see Myers running. It looks totally ridiculous. He's never supposed to run. He's just supposed to, like, even if he does walk quickly. Yeah, towards the end, I don't know if it seems to be like quite rushed. I don't know if they just wasted too much time earlier on in the stages, and they just thought like, all right, we've got 20 minutes to go. We need to just rush everything towards the end. But yeah, they shouldn't have done that. But I think yeah, 6 is all right, but it's just up and down, just a bit messy. They just needed to change a few things, but it is what it is. It's still a fun and enjoyable movie. So yeah, so here's what Myers looks at now. I will say that I am guessing that this could be a fake, and that the guy that got this from eBay has imported these, and they're fakes. But I'm not 100% sure. The reason why I say it is possibly a fake. I'm not an expert when it comes to knowing what's fake and what's real, but I do know something about the head sculpt. Something about like the head sculpts look a bit rubbish when it comes to like fakes and real. I've got fakes in my collection. I'm not too fussy about fakes because if it's in my own collection, I don't really care. As long as I've got the figure, to me, it doesn't matter if it's fake or real. And you know, I don't really care. And I'm not gonna sell any of my stuff or most of it, and try and say that this is a real deal when it's fake. You know, I'm not someone that does that. Um, So yeah, I think it might be because just as a head sculpt, because look, as you see there, there was sort of like a bit on the mouth area which sort of looked a bit like, I don't know, there's sort of like purple, it's sort of like white, it's not like full white in the face, where as you see on the image, it sort of looks all white, you know, totally the mask, but on there it doesn't, so that was why I was looking, I think could be a fake. But as I said, I don't care, to be honest. The main thing was getting this figure any way I could, and you know, I managed to get it. So to me, I've got the figure, fake or not. But I did want to point out that I think it may be fake because I know people that are going to be watching this saying, "Oh, it's fake, it's fake." But to be honest, you know, people said stuff that some of the stuff that I've got is fake. But you know what? I don't care. You know, it's in my own collection. You know, so it doesn't matter. You know, yeah, I do think it may be a fake, but it still looks pretty good. I still quite like the mask. The mask that he has, obviously in part 6, totally